Everyone, my name is Sherry Tice. I'd like to welcome you to the Strategic Planning Committee meeting this evening. It is Tuesday, March 4th at 6:45 p.m. I'm here this evening with John Moats and Audrey Lukasek. And our first order of business is to approve the minutes from our November 12th meeting. Did each of you have a chance to review those?
Did.
Are there any additions or corrections?
No, I make a motion to accept the minutes.
I second.
All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Okay, thank you. We have two ordinances, well, one ordinance and one resolution on our agenda this evening. Melissa, will you please read the title of the first resolution?
Resolution authorizing the Circleville Pumpkin Show, Inc. to use the city administration parking lot located at 120 East Franklin Street during the Circleville Pumpkin Show for the calendar years of 2025 through 2029 to be used as space for arts and craft vendors.
Thank you. Yes, this ordinance came to us, and this is something that's happened in the past, and I assume that the administration approves of using their parking lot for the pumpkin show craft
Yes.
vendors? Great. It also says in this resolution, that the rental income generated from the arts and craft vendors while using it, the parking lot, will be used for the development, construction, and maintenance of the public green space that is the Pumpkin Show Incorporated Park at 121, 125 North Court Street. So that's nice. I was curious, is this a new ordinance or has this been in effect in the past?
The old one has expired.
Okay, so we're renewing it for another 5 years then?
Correct.
So the rental income from that parking lot then has gone to support the park in years past as well?
And the maintenance,
In
Yes.
maintenance?
mainly the maintenance.
Sure, great. All right, do either of you have any questions about this?
So I know that it includes the liability. Is that the same amount of liability as it's been in the past?
Yeah,
Or
I
has that
believe
been
that's
increased?
standard that I think
Okay.
anybody needs to
Okay.
have to run an event.
That's for everybody that closes.
Right.
Yeah, any organization. John?
No, I don't have any questions. I would recommend that we move this on for adoption to city council next meeting on the 18th.
Okay, we have a motion for adoption. Would you like to
Second it?
Seconded by Audrey. Melissa, will you please call the roll?
Tice,
Yes.
Moats,
Yes.
Lukasek.
Yes.
All right, thank you. That will go to our next council meeting. Next, we have another ordinance. Melissa, will you please read the title?
An ordinance authorizing the Director of Public Service to execute and file an application with the Ohio Department of Natural Resources for possible financial assistance through the Nature's Works Grant Program and declaring an emergency.
Thank you. This is, as she said, a grant that the city will apply for. The planner has told us that $23,000 and $72 is allocated to the Pickaway County this year. So that would be the maximum that could be requested in the grant. And the Pickleball Association would like to use this money towards their third court at Barthelmess Park. They'd like to build west of the existing court. I spoke with one of the representatives from the Pickleball Association today, and she said that that court will cost about $75,000, and they've been raising money, and they have about $52,000 so far. So this, if we can get the $23,000, would really help them reach their goal. Any thoughts, sir?
No, I am a pickleball player.
Are you a pickleball
so,
player?
yeah.
Great.
So,
understand
no, they
lots of
are
people
quite
are.
excited, and I'm hoping they will be able to do more with youth, teaching them this summer, because a lot of places, a lot of youth are taking it seriously. So, the
Yes.
opportunity. Thank you.
Very good.
You said the two amounts were what again, Sherry? 23,000
Yeah,
and what?
23,072 is what is allocated to Pickaway County this year through the through this Nature Works grant.
Okay.
So, they said they did get it in the past, so weren't sure, but sometimes it just kind of depends on how many people request the money. Maybe nobody else will put in for it.
Yeah, I read online, the maximum is 150,000 depending on how many projects are allocated for and that kind of stuff. So we're requesting $23,000 and of which would like to use towards pickleball. Is that
Yes.
my understanding that correctly? Okay.
Yes, the pickleball group has requested that.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't have any further questions.
All right,
Make
would,
a recommendation for passage to bring to council on March 18th for this ordinance.
okay, we have a motion to forward this to council on March 18th with recommendation for passage by Audrey
I'll second.
and second by John. Melissa, please call the roll.
Tice,
Yes.
Moats,
Yes.
Lukastak.
Yes.
Okay, very good. Now, we had another ordinance come through today I would like to add to our agenda. You were emailed about that kind of at the 11th hour, but it's not anything that we haven't heard before. Melissa, will you please read the title of that?
An ordinance authorizing the Director of Public Service to enter into a Clean Ohio Green Space Conservation Program grant agreement with the Ohio Public Works Commission to provide grant funds to improve local environment for the city of Circleville and declaring an emergency.
Thank you. Yes, this is an ordinance that follows up the original ordinance. We applied for this grant and were given the grant. So now we have to have an ordinance so that the service director can enter into the grant agreement and sign off on it. It is for $994,156 and will purchase the two parklands, one on Pickway Street along Hargis Creek, going back through the woods for trails, and the other one up on North Court Street by the new subdivision across from the Marshall Addition. So that will fund 74% of the purchase price. So it's through the Clean Ohio Green Space Conservation Program. So those projects have both been talked about previously in our committee and through council.
Yeah, I don't have any further questions on that. I'm familiar with it. Do you have any questions?
No questions.
Okay, and make this ordinance, correct?
It is an ordinance, yep.
Yeah, I'd make a motion to accept this, move this on for passage to council on March 18th.
All right.
Second it?
Audrey seconds. Melissa, will you please call the roll?
Tice,
Yes.
Moats.
Yes.
Lukastak.
Yes.
All right, thank you. Is there any other new business that you're aware of this evening?
I don't have any. No.
Okay, hearing none, I will entertain a motion to adjourn.
Make a motion to adjourn.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'll second.
We have a motion and a second to adjourn. All in favor, say aye. Aye.
Aye.
The committee meeting is adjourned. Thank you very much for coming.